So what's the name of this farm?
Oh well, now then. Can you see the church over there on the side of the hill?
Yep,
Old Radnor.
Old Radnor Church.
You came up to the quarries, which is there, of course, there's that oak tree. And the bottom-
Came up past the quarries, yeah.
The direction over there, the other side of that farm over there, is Glacier.
Okay.
Hargis Ridge.
Yeah.
You've been up there, I suppose.
I haven't been up there yet.
Haven't you?
Not yet.
Why?
I've only been here 10 days.
Oh,
I only
yeah.
moved into Kingston about 10 days ago, so
blimey. Well, yeah,
I've got a lot to learn.
Well, yeah, of course you have. Well, anyway, yeah, we'll have to go. The trees are in the way, look, okay, and I can't show you what's what.
Let's have a walk down.
Yeah, come through the gate.
How long's this been your farm?
My grandparents came here in 1937.
1937. Wow.
Now,
Where did they come from?
New Radnor.
They were from New Radnor.
Yeah,
Right.
which is over there.
New Radnor's
You
up
can't
there.
see it from here because it's the other side
Yeah.
of that hill.
So that's New Radnor, then Old Radnor.
Yeah, that's Old Radnor. Now Walton is down there. You can't really see it as a village, but it is like a village, isn't it? It's down there on
Walton.
the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walton.
Just about see it.
Prestine is just to the left, just round the corner.
Yeah.
Now there's another one, but my trees here in the way, called Evan Job. You could see that plainly.
Okay.
It's got a very large, church and what have you. You could have-
Evan Job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's over there. Knighton direction is there.
Yeah.
Now then, on a clear day, if you look over there at the end of Hargis Ridge, so to speak, okay,
Yeah.
you can see the Malvern Hills there, but it's not clear enough today.
You can see the Malvern Hills beyond.
Yeah,
I
when
could just
it's-
about make them out.
Can you?
Just.
Yeah.
I can see like just. I wouldn't have seen it if you hadn't pointed it out. But I can
No.
just about see.
Yeah, possibly you can, because you might have better eyesight than I have. But you know, it's sort of hazy today, isn't it? Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you're a sheep farmer, are you?
Well, I've always lived here. Yeah.
You've always been a sheep farmer.
Well, yes, that's right. We kept cattle as well and whatnot. I was going to tell you something interesting about these sheep, but I can't find one at the moment.
Okay.
My brother just came down to see.
Your brother.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, no, what's interesting about these sheep, you can see some of them up there. I was going to point to that breed of them. They're called Easy Care sheep,
Easy care.
meaning you don't have to shear the wool off them.
Okay.
What happens to them? Well, of course they have wool on them. See, but the wool kind of comes off in pieces. You can see it on the ground. That's one of the reasons why they're called Easy Care.
And are they a new breed or?
Yeah. They've been here, well, still I suppose time goes on for 7 or 8 years, I suppose.
Mhm.
We brought some down from North Wales. But
Okay.
anyway, cut a long story short, we sold some to other people and whatnot and kind of thing, you know. But he only keeps, we've only got, it's about 150 of them. That's
Okay.
all the other fields are left to
Right.
But, of course, it's quite a big farm, so we always kept a lot of sheep and a lot of cattle as well. But you reckon you're ever going to look at this again?
I will watch it back. And a very good mate of mine, Mark Jickles, he's walked the whole of the Wye catchment.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to capture this for Mark as much as anything. He's got a
Wow,
YouTube
yeah.
channel called the Wye Explorer,
Oh yeah.
and I was with him yesterday up on Garway Hill.
Yes.
And we were talking. I told him I was coming to meet you, and he just said, "And make sure you ask him where you are, won't you?"
Yeah, right, yeah.
So that's why I'm videoing it, because it's quite amazing to be here.
Well, we're going down to, well, it's not a river, obviously, it's not a wine, but it's like an overgrown stream, I'll show
Oh,
you.
right, okay. I wonder. Mark's probably walked along here because he's literally walked every river from source to confluence.
Really?
There are 20 rivers in the Wye catchment.
Well, I can tell you where the River Severn starts, and some of them water on the Wye.
The River Severn. Where does that start then?
Well, up above Bill's Wells, isn't it? Really?
Is it?
And, well, it's got various tributaries and whatnot, but yeah. The Wye is up there as well, of course. Down
Plimlimon?
where Wood. No, the Wye comes down. Irwood, which is over there, the outside Glacier, and goes on down to Hereford, doesn't it?
And
Well, in all
beyond.
those places called
And beyond.
Ross and Wye, well, you
Hay
must
on
have.
Wye,
Yeah, you must have done. Yeah,
Staunton on Wye.
yeah.
So it
You
goes
are
on.
very
But
well.
the source of the Wye is up in the Cambrians, isn't it?
If you look at
Cambrian
these-
Mountains.
Yeah, if you look at these sheep here.
Oh yeah, these are the
see
easy
one-
care.
Yeah, look at the way the fleeces come off, look.
They just fall off.
The wool, yes,
Right.
that's
So
right.
they molt
Kind
effectively.
of, yes, that's right. It's in the breed. That's one reason why they're called easy care.
Right.
Well, I suppose that is. But it is. When we were selling them, people used to say, "Oh, you can't. No sheep look. You have to look after them. You have all animals." But they're strange animals. They're very independent. Look at the way that they're walking off like this. Now they're different to normal sheep in many ways, and that's one of them. And if you try to do something to them or round them up, look at the way that one's looking to escape. We're not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
They what obstinate.
Obstinate. How do you manage them then, Michael? You can't manage them with the
Dogs,
usual
of course.
methods.
But when you get
Still
them in
with
the
dogs.
pens and things like that, well, I mean, they jump it, and if you're not careful, they'll run at you and knock
Really?
out the legs. Oh yeah, it's very
Obstinate, kind of a bit rebellious.
Yes, that's right. Yes. So, but that's what easy cares are. They are a breed of their own, but of course they're a cross of all sorts of breeds rolled into one. Welsh is in them, different breeds.
So what are these hills I can see straight ahead now then?
Those are called the Glacier Hills.
Glacier Hills.
Yep. And there's the River Arrow, which of course Kington's on the Arrow, isn't it?
Yep.
The River Arrow comes, it starts up there roughly, the other side, that hill there with
That
the fern
ridge.
on.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
That's the Arrow, of course, that goes to Kington. That I can show you exactly where that one starts because that's where my mother came from.
Okay.
So she was local.
From Kington.
No.
Oh,
I
sorry.
meant the top of where the River Arrow starts.
Okay. Where's that?
Above Culver,
Okay.
which is a village above Glacier.
Right.
And
And your dad? Where's your dad from?
New Radnor.
Okay. So they met. How did they meet then? They met. What, horseback?
Well, sort of thing. My dad used to walk from over the hill. Whatever. Well, that's what people did in those days, you see.
Of course they did.
Of course, they had cycles and things like that, but, well, I suppose it does sound all romantic, doesn't it? But
They used to walk between the villages and
Sort of
go
thing,
for a
yeah.
dance probably in a
that's
tea.
why.
Yeah.
Pizza, I suppose, and chips. But they, that's why a lot of the people around here are related to one another,
Of course.
because they never had cars,
Yeah.
so they couldn't travel very far.
And they were droving, right?
Yeah,
It was the drovers, wasn't it?
yeah. And it's,
Driving the animals between the villages and the towns.
that's right, Culver, of course, is a drover's village.
Is it?
Yeah. It used to have a pub. The pub is by the church, which is the highest church above sea level in Wales.
Is it now?
Culver, yep,
Is it still open?
definitely. St David's. Yeah.
Culver Church.
Well, it's
Is that where your mum and dad would have got married then, or?
oh no. They, I'm not quite sure.
I wonder which church they would have chosen to get
well,
married
I wonder,
in.
yeah, because a point like Old Radnor, this farm here, of course, is in Old Radnor Parish.
Yeah.
Well, I've already said that my dad came from New Radnor. He farmed at the Water Street farm,
Yeah.
which is where the famous Ken Lloyd is farming. Anyway,
Ken Lloyd. Who's Ken Lloyd?
well, he's 80-year-old man who's been in farming all his life. Everyone, I'm going to say everybody in Wales knows Ken Lloyd because
Really?
he's a sheep dealer,
Okay.
buyer and seller and whatnot.
Yeah.
and
So he's a bit of a guru in the sheep farming
definitely.
world. Yeah.
Definitely. Yes, that's right. I know it.
You know him well.
Talked to him yesterday. Yeah. Well, I help them sometimes, but they're, I don't know. William, his son, he's only got one son, and he's 46. He, well, I don't know. What does I say about it? I don't tell him what to do, but he calls on me to sort of give him a hand. Do you
His
know what I
son
mean?
does.
Yeah,
William does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my connection with the Lloyds.
I see.
But of course, I mean, Dad, I've known Ken for years, all my life, I suppose. Now, where we're going to down here, look, is the brook.
The brook.
Always, you know, it has always comes to something river at all. It's got a Welsh name.
What's it called?
It's called the Kynan Brook.
Say again.
Kynan. It's a Welsh word.
Kynan, is it?
Yes. Exactly. How do you know? More or less.
Well, very strangely, I met a man this morning with that surname,
Oh, really?
Robert Kynan.
Really?
Yep, I'm sure that's what he said his name was.
Yeah.
So, what does Kynan mean in Welsh then?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll have to look that up.
Starts up there. The brook starts up there at a place. Well, a pool. I think there's a pool out in the field called Pool D.
Pool D,
Correct.
because
I don't know why.
Did we know?
It's always been known.
how strange.
But anyway, this
Is there a pool A, B, and C somewhere then?
field is interesting. Although you have to bear with me. I'll show you the stones.
Okay.
Down there. When we bought this field to here, the name of the field here is called the Harps. Okay. There's nothing on the map. It's not mentioned on the map. Nothing like that. We have looked at different things over the years, but these stones were dotted around on the field. Okay.
Yeah.
The big stones. There's one of them.
Right.
Anyway.
Did you say the harps, Michael?
Yep.
As in Harps?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
The name of the field. But
So,
anyway.
can we go and see one of these stones?
Anyway, my dad moved them with my brother, but you know, they weren't marked on the map. They
Right.
weren't in a circle. We did look underneath them, couldn't find anything underneath them really. But you can see that some more there, look, and there's some more up there the other side. They were dotted everywhere, so it's interfering with the field. Really.
Yeah.
So we had to move them off the way.
Right.
That one was the biggest one, of course, you can see. But they're, well, really, it's like boulders. I suppose they're just a natural occurrence. But it was strange why they should be back up there in the field, in the middle of the field. And I always thought, of course I could be wrong, that was why the name of the field was Harps. Could be. But no, as I said before, they weren't a circle, nothing mentioned on the map. They were definitely not an ancient monument, nothing like that. Just odd.
Do you know when they were moved? Do you know when your dad moved them? When you and your brother?
Yeah, the early 1960s.
Right.
Yeah, long time
Wow.
ago. Well, of course, I was in school then. This is what I was cutting up an oak. This is one of the trees that blew down on one of the days.
What, recently?
Yep.
Storm Doris, was it? Or
One of them, yeah. And I.
Cara, was it? And then Doris, one of those?
That's right, yeah. Yes, that's right. And then there was one called George or something, wasn't there?
Yeah.
There was the one with the Spanish name. There was Spanish for George.
George.
Correct.
George, I think.
Correct, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, you can see what
Here's the damage.
self-explanatory, but they were trying to go around it because it's such lovely weather now. I don't do this sort of thing in the wet because it's too dangerous and that sort of thing. You have to be careful what you're doing because you can fall on your head.
Yeah.
It was leaning out like that, you know, well, as you can see, and I
Yeah.
got some more to top it there. But, it'll just be firewood because there's no good for anything else. Of course, it's oak.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
Yeah. And this is the brook.
Correct?
So this
Kynan
is
Brook.
Kynan Brook.
Yeah, that's well,
That's
the
beautiful.
view of it. Yeah, you can see it plain now, but obviously you're losing it on the trees.
Do you ever just come down here to relax, or you're always working?
I used to when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, we were forever coming out here and play. Well, I'm saying school, particularly, but you know what kids are when they're school kids, you know what I mean.
Absolutely, yeah.
We used to
It's
love
natural,
coming
isn't it?
out here.
I bet you did.
And up here, there's another place further on where we used to wash the sheep.
All right. Okay.
Sheep washing meant that in middle of June or no, middle of May or start of June, before they were short, that's the normal sheep now,
Yeah.
the ordinary sheep.
Yeah.
We'd bring them all down here, throw them in the brook, in a pool that we'd made,
Yeah.
and wash the fleeces. And it made them shear better.
Right.
And this was going on until about 30 years ago.
So
I
this is
suppose.
not the sheep dip. This is something
No,
different.
no, it's just called washing sheep.
Right. So what's dipping sheep then?
Well, that's different again, of course. That's still done now. That's to control bugs.
Okay.
Well, I don't know whether you would have heard some about these.
Do they have to use like phosphates to do that though?
Oh, something far more dangerous than that. OPs are used a lot. Stands for organic phosphates, which made people bad. They
Yeah.
were carcinogenic. Other chemicals before some. Anyway, that's a story of its own.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah.
But that's completely different to this. Yeah.
So you were just washing the sheep
Yeah, this was just washing
in a
the-
clean.
yeah,
brooks.
clean water.
So you and your family didn't do the sheep dipping then?
Yeah,
You did that as well at one
Well, I
stage.
can show you a dipping bath
Did
up
you?
at home. Yeah, where we
You
started
did all
from.
that as well, but you don't do that anymore because you've got these easy care sheep now. Is that right?
No, well, I confused you perhaps a bit. The Easy Care sheep are a breed of their own. There aren't many breeds
I
of
see.
them around.
I see.
This is one of the few in Radnor, put it that way,
Oh right.
that we've got here. There's some more of these stones. Look,
Yeah.
there's one or two of them there. There's one or two up there. Look,
Big stone there. Yeah.
see one there in the middle of the. But
Another one in the middle of the brook there.
yeah, that's right. Call it brook. Wait, as you can see, it's not a river really, but it's always there's always water here. And
Beautiful.
yeah, this is
Very
part of our ground here.
Yeah.
Part of the wood that then goes a neighbour.
So what wood are we close to Old Radnor Forest here, New Radnor
No,
Forest?
no,
Or
no, no,
not? That's
no,
further
no,
over, is it, on the hill?
No. Well, there isn't a new Radnor Forest, for instance.
Oh, there's an Old Radnor Forest, is there?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
no.
So
They're just different kinds of copses.
little copses and woods,
That's right. Yes, scattered around.
no forest.
No. The term Radnor Forest, the actual term that you'll find on the OS map and those, refers to Radnor Forest being an area which is an open hill ground.
Oh,
It doesn't mean
doesn't
woods
literally
and trees
mean
at all.
forest.
No. It just means sort of rolling hills and whatnot. Oh, well, people, that's a different kettle of fish. It's not far from here, but that's what's meant by Radnor Forest. You might think the name, woods and
Yeah.
huge trees. No,
Oh,
not
okay.
hardly a tree on it.
Interesting. That's I've learnt a big thing there because, of course, in my mind, a forest is a collection of woods. It's a great big woodland, but the original meaning means open space there.
It does
Rolling
in Wales,
hills.
yeah. And of course, the pub called the Forest Inn, which is over there above New Radnor. That was called Forest Inn, but it's taken its name from where it is really, which is on the edge of Radnor Forest.
I see.
Radnor Forest itself is thousands of acres. I'm not sure how many thousands. It's very high in places.
Yeah.
I've been over quite a lot of it.
Yeah.
And it's very remote, terribly quiet there.
Yeah.
Can you hear the birds singing here now? For instance, this is a quiet day.
Yeah.
Well, it's the time of day, perhaps they're not all. But woodpeckers, kingfishers, all sorts of things in this wood. And
Yeah.
I don't know so much about them. Of course, I know most of the birds of prey. I identify those.
Lots of red kites,
There are.
but they weren't for a long time, and then they've come back. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, they brought them back. But it's the birds of prey aren't popular with the people around here because they eat lambs. Sometimes they've been known to attack lambs, baby lambs. This is, when they're really small. This type of thing. When they're alive, out in the field with the mothers and whatnot, the bird will come along and take the lamb's eyes out and things like that.
You've seen that happen?
Oh yeah. But so that's why the birds of prey are very popular with farmers.
I heard a story that there's a farmer that feeds the red kites. Is that right?
Yeah.
He's obviously not a sheep farmer then.
Well, I think he is, but it all started as a sideline. It's up below Radar.
Right.
Griggan Farm it's called.
Uh-huh.
And it's a business, quite, I think a big business. But people go because they're amazed to see these red kites. They put out fresh meat for them.
Doesn't seem right. does
And they
it?
come down and literally hundreds and hundreds of red kites now. Yeah, and not only...
A friend of mine went, she lives in Australia, and she told me about it,
Oh yeah.
and she said what a spectacle it was. But if
Well, yes.
I mean, that's encouraging an unnatural growth of red kites to feed them with raw meat, isn't it?
Correct, it is, yes. And they're classed as by the farmers.
As a pest?
Vermin, yeah.
Vermin.
Of course, we've got loads and loads of crows, those blackbirds, I can't
Yeah.
see one at the moment, but
Yeah.
and there's the ravens, that's another blackbird, but very big, quite
Yeah.
a lot. The interesting birds are the buzzards, which are birds of prey, but they're brown.
Saw a buzzard yesterday and a red kite in the sky at the same time.
Did you?
Yeah.
The buzzard makes an interesting sound.
They were
doesn't
far
it?
apart, but they were definitely in the sky at the same
Oh, yeah.
time.
They, yes. And now, this is still our ground going into the... Are you good at climbing over gates? Save me, I'm
Yeah,
doing
it's
a
fine.
knot, you don't mind.
Absolutely, it's fine.
Well, these are our neighbour sheep. Now, these are normal sheep.
Yeah.
They're not easy care.
So what breed are these? They got a name or?
Yeah, I'll tell you the various breeds. The lambs aren't very old though. These lambs are less than a fortnight old. But as you can see by them already, they're quite... Look at them playing over there, look, running down the field.
Oh.
To a point, the lambs of this size can look at themselves. But still, if you get a poorly one or something wrong with it, along will come one of these birds and start eating it
Really?
while it's alive. And nature can be a very cruel thing. You know, that's why the birds of prey aren't popular with the farmers.
So what do you do about? Is there anything you can do about the
Well,
birds of
people
prey?
do shoot them, but
Do
they're
they?
not supposed to because they're protected.
Yeah.
They're not all, but buzzards are protected. Of course, red kites are, definitely.
Yeah.
One of my neighbours was, how would I say, charged with caught red, shot one or two.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
lately, but
And is that something you'd be prosecuted for then?
definitely
Right.
£5,000.
Right, big fine. Yeah.
What breed are these? Now the white ones they're a crossbreed, they're called mules. M-U-L-E-S.
Right. M-U-L-E-S.
Yeah, and they're known for having a lot of lambs.
Right.
All of these sheep in here.
Right.
Quite often they have more than two. They'd have three, you know.
Yeah.
There are three lambs. That one's got a lamb somewhere else calling it, I can tell that. But
Which
they-
one? This one
This
here?
one, yeah.
How do you know?
Well, there's only got one lamb with it, look.
So-
See that one there?
Yeah.
Obviously,
Both
he's got
lambs.
both lambs. Well, this one is calling at the lamb. Lamb sounds to me as if it's gone through the fence or under the next gate, through into the next field, which we'll go through now. This field joins the wood.
Yeah.
That's the same wood. The brook comes down here. There's a
See
road.
it there.
Yeah,
The pattern. All of these sheep have got their two lambs with them.
that's right.
Amazing.
That's right.
Amazing. So all the mums stay with their two.
Oh, definitely.
Babies.
Sheep are very maternal animals.
Maternal,
Yeah, oh,
yeah.
very, very protective. But if you wanted to move them, now the lambs, you'd have a job to catch them because they run quite fast. You catch them with a stick and crook, you know,
Yeah.
if you want to. They'd easily follow you if you got the lambs, or of course if you're feeding them.
Right. So
Giving
what's
them
it?
sheep cake.
Okay. So what age will the lambs stay here until? When do they go? What age?
Yeah, I'll tell you, well, they start going off about August.
Right.
They go down to the market at Kingston,
Yeah.
the market yard, you know, the auction yard.
Yeah.
And the big ones, the ones that are finished, they won't all, different times, different sizes, different weights. Twin lambs, of course, are usually generally smaller than the single lambs. Well, obviously, I suppose. Anyway,
So they take a bit longer.
yeah, that's right. But this is the same farmer as one of our tenants.
And how long does a ewe live for? What's the life expectancy of a ewe?
Good question. Well, they normally come in when they're a year old.
Yeah.
You can breed your own, of course. I mean, starting from lambs, obviously, you know. How many years? 5 years, 6 years if you're very lucky. What happens to them? They lose their teeth, for one
Right.
thing. And some of these, I could point out to you and tell you what the different breeds are. The black one, the black faced one there, of course, is a Suffolk.
Is a
Suffolk.
Suffolk? Yeah.
Yep, probably a Suffolk cross. But these are all mules. The ones that are more white, the head's like that one.
Yeah.
You can see the nose is slightly different shape. It's a Border Leicester cross. That's that's what they are. But this mule, it's like speckled face. They're different breeds, you know. I'm just thinking what else breeds. There's another Suffolk over there. Look, the black British one. They're all different, these breeds. They're various, of course. But sheep, generally, they're known as being dumb. They're far from it. And an interesting point is this. These sheep would know me because they see me several times for all sorts of reasons. Like our easy care, but they know the difference between you and me. Definitely.
They recognise faces or voices or the way you move or
Everything about
everything, and just
yeah.
know you. So how would you know they know you and not me then? How would they behave differently?
Well, it's quieter. These aren't all running away.
They'd be
like that.
quieter.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, sheep are like that. But cattle, funnily enough, are even more so. And cattle can be, well, if you look at the size of it, they can be nasty.
Can they?
Well, it can kill people. But
Yeah. Have you ever had a cattle turn on you? Cow turn on you? Cattle?
well, yeah, but if we did have a wild one, we'd sell it.
Right.
We wouldn't keep it because it'd be dangerous.
Of course. How often would you get a wild one in a herd?
Not very often.
It's quite rare.
Yeah, and they're usually a Limousin, which is a breed of cattle, which are French cattle. They're known for being wild, very wild.
Right.
And Faustine one. And of course, the other well-known French breed of cattle are Charolais. We've got Charolais here. They replaced the Herefords. The Herefords were around here until about 30 years ago. Everyone had Herefords. Then continental breeds came in, but I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I'm thinking you're having a lesson.
I feel like believe me, I am being properly educated. I've lived in Hereford all my life, and I've never had a conversation with a farmer. That's how ignorant I've been.
Well,
So
no,
I'm very grateful, Michael.
yeah, wait. What I'm going to say is a matter of what
I'm learning such a lot. So why did the Herefords go then? Because that was such a big part of Hereford life, wasn't it? What happened?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's fairly straightforward to answer, really. The breed of Hereford are a different size, smaller size, but not only that, they're you have to keep them longer before you take them to market because they don't do as well as the Charolais would in a short time of, say, 2 years of age. A Charolais would be, well, finished and on the,
Ready for market.
Yeah, whereas the Herefords, very slower maturing, but some people would tell you they're making a comeback now because people have gone, they like to know where the meat comes from and all that, you know.
They do.
Traceability.
Yeah. Interesting.
It would taste different as well.
Do you think Hereford beef is better than?
Well, yes, but it costs more to produce, you see. They're not
So it costs
profitable.
more. It
Oh, a lot
to
more.
buy.
Oh, yeah, a lot more. But a lot more because you have to wait such a long time for them to be ready,
Yeah.
to be finished, to be meat, to
Yeah.
be, right size and everything.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow.
this is one of our many footpaths.
Right.
It goes there. Down there.
Did you get many people coming across?
A few.
Not that many.
Well,
So this is a footpath here. It starts at that
no,
gate.
no.
No.
We're
Oh, sorry, at the top here. Right.
No, not worry. There were more people walking the footpaths around here, say 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know what it is. I think there's so many of these paths open now. People are going to use the choice to fix them.
And also they got their phones and everything. So I think they're not getting as far off the beaten track, not using maps as much.
That's a point, isn't it? Yeah, that's a point.
People are tending to go on Google. Where's the best
Yeah,
place to walk?
well, that's
and
a
then
point,
using
that's
their
right.
sat nav.
Well, and starting off from somewhere like Hargis Ridge, for instance, the
Exactly.
famous
So
hill.
the art of following a map is becoming a lost art
Well,
for many
know
people.
how to read a map, would they?
No.
Some wouldn't,
No.
But
And that's part of the joy of it, isn't it? You plan your route on your OS map.
yeah, that's right.
That's been
And they're
lost.
fun, like maps.
They're fantastic.
Even
Love maps.
it's odd thing to say, but the part of the fun is folding it back up together
Yeah. Yeah.
and getting it to kind of.
Yeah. You spread it out on your kitchen
And
table,
you've got
don't you?
you got your compass, and you're looking where's north. Well, when you read, but
Yeah.
thinking about it, and you see people turning them upside down and all sorts, don't you?
You can't get it to fold away properly, so you have to keep trying.
Yeah, the footpath runs from here, straight down to that gate, across the farm stone road there.
Yeah.
The house there is part of our farm.
Right.
That's where my neighbour lives.
Okay.
What was the as I drove